Hi everybody, I wanted to come on and talk to you today about some of the dynamics and relationships that you may see being played out within your family unit at the moment. Now, where we've been in lockdown for several weeks now, emotions may be starting to rise. We're seeing people feeling more constricted than normal. We may even be seeing elements of control coming up within people in our families. Now, what's really, really important is that everybody is able to clearly express their emotions, how they are feeling, and be able to do that within the direct relationships that are being played out. So what do I mean by this? A really good example would be something simple like you've got husband and wife and say 2 children. It's a fairly common example of a family unit. Now the wife has a direct relationship with the husband and also a direct relationship with child number 1 and child number 2. Husband has a direct relationship with the wife and then a direct relationship with child number 1 and child number 2. And the same as you can see for the children, you know, they have their own individual relationships with the other child, the mother and the father. So there's lots and lots of different dynamics which are playing on here. Now, like I said, as we're in these times, things are going to become more amplified because we are starting to work through and notice things more. And it's a time for clearing. It's a really good time to be resetting some of the values that we had in place and can now shift a little bit. So a good example of some of the things that you may be seeing at the moment is, let's say, for example, I'll give you an example of my household, okay? So the child is playing on an iPad. The dad, the husband, is trying to watch telly. The iPad is getting too loud, so the husband says, "Can you turn that down?" The child is ignoring what the dad is saying, and already I can see the situation starting to get heightened, to escalate, because there's not so much, patience there. And you can just see how the whole dynamic is going to play out. But what's really important here is that sometimes it's nice to be a peacemaker, but if you're a peacemaker, sometimes what you do is you stop dynamics and relationships playing out which are needed, okay? So if I go in and intercept that situation which is going on, I'm not actually helping it. What I'm doing is I'm preventing those 2 people from working through their relationship, understanding their boundaries, basically knowing how their energetic relationship needs to be and what they need to work through, because we are all different. So I know that sometimes, especially when we do just want a bit of peace and quiet, it's easy to go and say, okay, hold on a minute, let's just sort this out. But you're not helping. This situation, this experience for these 2 people will keep playing out until they are allowed and permitted to work through the energies that are there and they need to work through. So I just wanted to come on and share that because I think it's really important at the moment. And if you are seeing cycles keep happening and being repeated within your family dynamics, then perhaps step back, let them play out, and let those individual relationships and dynamics start to grow and expand. And they can only do that when the peacemaker stops playing what I call as piggy in the middle. So you know when you're in the playground, you've got the two children, you've got the one in the middle jumping up and down, getting in the way. Yeah, that's what it's like. So step out of the game, out of the playground, and let the two people do what they need to do. Okay? And then you'll actually find that your household will become more peaceful as issues and just stuff is worked through. Okay, I hope you find that helpful. Any questions, just please drop me some comments below. Thank you.